What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining the video for today. Here we go, guys. We have some very good stuff here. Again, a lot of people still don't believe that XRP is going to be the one. Everything we hear right now is what we predicted all that time ago. We predicted that the CBDCs are gonna come. We predicted that CBDCs are gonna run on Ripple network. Now, a lot of things are confirming this, guys. A lot of things. There is proof. This is not just speculation anymore. And it's going to happen very soon. Sooner than you think. It's around the corner. It's not far away anymore. Let's dig in. The lawsuit is almost over. Project Garuda navigating the architecture of digital rupiah. Bank of Indonesia. Now, Bank of Indonesia is an official Ripple partner. Again, let's take a look. Two-tier, just like digital euro, and what the White House have been talking about. This is very good research. They actually show the whole plan of how they want to build this digital rupiah, right? This is going to be the digital currency for Indonesia. They talk about tier 1 and tier 2. If you put all of that together and you actually look at what Ripple is doing, it's the same stuff, guys. Here you can see special CCP, and here you can see a lot of things that Ripple is also operating in the same thing. International money market infrastructure, wholesale payment, and then retail payment system. So they will have side chains. Look at this, okay? So this is Ripple 2-layer. Look what it says. This is 2-layered licensing, supervision, and surveillance, self-regulation, digital asset exchanges at the base layer, and capital market regulator at the upper layer, right? Two-tier systems. Here you can see lower tier, higher tier. This is all Ripple. And then on the left, you can see that this is the digital rupiah. It's also the same WCBDC rupiah platform. And then here we have another platform. Two tiers separating retail and wholesale payments. It's the same thing as what Ripple has been talking about in their papers. Here you can see Euro 2-tier, XRP this side, back end, front end, tier 1, tier 2. The same thing. They are all doing and building the same infrastructure, guys, so they can interact with each other. And this is exactly why we have been telling you that Ripple is the one. Here you can see notary node. Look at the color of that. It's the same thing with Ripple. There will be beneficiary bank. There is no universally accepted CCP for inter-one payments. This makes international payments difficult, right? That's what they're solving right now with this notary node. Here you can see Ripple is in the middle, and then there's the corporate and the corpse bank, suppliers bank, and the supplier on the right. So again, you can see in the papers of the digital rupiah that it's actually the same as what they're doing with Ripple. And the whole system is going to be the same. It's based off the same things, right? So people don't understand that. Still, they think that they're building something which is different. Don't forget that Ripple has been around, guys, for a decade building this. There is zero chance any auditor required Binance to transfer $2 billion in funds to prove their holdings. CZAT is blatantly lying to everyone, and we will see why soon. I suspect Binance will crumble, just like I predicted for FTX, BlockFi, Grayscale. Now, this is very close to the truth, right? There is a very big chance, guys. I know that a lot of people think it's not possible, as they thought with FTX, that Binance is going to collapse. Listen, 99% will disappear. 99%, guys. Very few will survive. Look at this. Here you can see a transfer of 2 billion. Now, you know what's funny about this? I'm going to show you. Look at this. He says this himself. He said this before FTX collapsed. He said if an exchange have to move large amounts of crypto before or after they demonstrate their wallet addresses, it is a clear sign of problems. Stay away. Stay safe. Now, this is exactly what they did on 28th of November. Guys, be ready. If you have funds on Binance, don't leave it there. Have your own ledger. Have your own private keys. Guys, not your keys, not your money. Again, warning people is what I've been doing from the beginning with exchanges. We have been saying that from the very beginning. Don't leave any funds on exchanges. If it's small amounts and you're using it, you're transferring something, okay. But don't leave your life savings there, guys. It's going to cost you 100%. A few weeks ago, we announced our partnership with Ripple to streamline real-time mobile payments for their customers across 35 countries. Look at this, guys. They're mentioning Ripple. 35 countries. Why do you think they're working with Ripple? Why is it not another crypto? Why is it not another company? You have to open your eyes here. Look at this last X. This is something that was released, and when the bear looks up at the golden sun and blue skies, here we can see that the 30th of November was the last X, and 1 December everything is going to start. Now let's see what this month is going to show us, guys. It's going to be very, very interesting. Here we have, I look forward to the House Financial Services hearing next month. Gensler's selective enforcement and the DOJ's lack of US criminal investigations into SBF leave many open questions. Now, this is quite interesting. He's the only one who's actually saying this.
Know that hearings on FTX
because they have all been quiet about this. Let's take a look.
Be beginning this month. What are you expecting to learn, and what is your reaction to him coming out in the middle of all of this and doing this interview, saying he did not commit fraud?
Well, I think the world is stunned that he's not in custody. I mean, when you look at the level of meltdown and the things that we've already uncovered, you just look at the op-ed in the Wall Street Journal from the acting CEO who's coming in putting this together. He's like, this is on a level I've never seen, and he did the Enron restructuring. So that alone should say he should actually be have brought in and be questioned in the United States, not in the Bahamas right now. So I think people suspect there's another layer of two-tiered justice going on, a lot of continuing concern with the Justice Department. And I think it highlights the frustration that many in this space have had with the Securities and Exchange Commission.
This FTX, guys, thing that happened is actually why they are pushing regulations. They want that. This was all part of the plan from the beginning. No doubt in mind, Judge Torres will make the correct call after reading another masterpiece written by Rosalind Layton. Lord help this world. Thank you, Rosalind. Look at this. Even Magistrate Judge Sarah Nat Burns seemed to understand that early in the proceedings. Listen, this judge really understands, guys, what is going on here. And we have been seeing in the lawsuit that the judge favors Ripple again and again. This is live on Friday. So here you can see, look at this, guys, look at this. 2 December 2022, they're all coming together. The Bank of International Settlements, European Central Bank, People's Bank of China, Bank of Australia, Indonesia, which we were talking about, the digital rupiah, right? We showed you. Again, guys, what do you think they're going to talk about? The CBDCs are being pushed like crazy. Like crazy, guys. They are going to change the financial system. January 22nd, now is now. So this is another tweet which actually meant the 2nd of December of David Jolkot's Swartz. So again, it's pointing towards that 2nd of December that things are happening. HSBC is also involved. Here you can see, guys, bank announces closure. It has stated, as I predicted, CBDC is coming. Now, this is what you're going to see. I'm going to make a predicament here. You're going to see banks closing. You're going to see banks turning off everything because they have to upgrade their systems. This is what you're going to see the coming months. And if it's not going to happen overnight, guys, it's going to definitely happen by time. Because all these banks are closing. And here's another one, another video. Y'all trust the banks. The banks are like the most corrupt of everything. And now they're also closing because they're going to upgrade their systems. Here you have from David Jones, head of fintech at MasterCard. There will be different ways of making payments, but it will take some time, or maybe there will be a world-changing event that will accelerate that maybe. Let's take a look.
Different ways of making payments, so open banking, digital, they're clearly going to have a big impact. But maybe not in the way we see. I think the most difficult final step for them to reach is where the real scale is, which is, I'm a consumer, I'm buying something from you as a retailer. There are adjacent payment spaces, B2B particularly, which I think is probably more naturally open to different types of innovative payments. I think it'll be a little while before we see fundamental change in retail payments. I mean, maybe the first thing we might see in the next couple of years is just that process of actually, you know, typing a 16-digit card number is going to start going away. There's going to be different ways of doing that, which I think will be welcome to everybody, right? Nobody wants to do that anymore. Functionally, it works. It's not the best experience, so it will change. Other than that, I think it'll take some time. Maybe there'll be another world-changing event that accelerates it, right? I mean,
hopefully we'll have a couple of years off before that with any luck.
Why do you think he's saying that? Another world-changing event. That's what I'm telling you. It's coming. A world-changing event. So we're talking about blackouts, banks closing everything down. You can't use your bank for maybe weeks. This is something that's going to happen. And this is what's going to trigger XRP to go up instantly, guys. Think about this. How logical is this? Thank you very much for watching the video, guys. See you in the next one. Cheers.